Tri-Cities is sponsored by Douthat Insurance. When it comes to questions concerning Medicare 5-star plans, supplemental policies, or getting help with Medicare Part B or Part D, the folks at Douthat Insurance have the answers. Here to share with us some important information about all of these subjects are Margaret and David Douthat. How y'all doing today?
We're great.
Usually over in your office.
Yeah,
in our studio today. Glad to have you. Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Let's talk about these 5-star programs. What can you tell us about it? 5-star plans.
Well, in the area, there's 2 companies right now that have achieved a 5-star rating from Medicare, CMS. And so that just affords people, the consumer, to have the opportunity to actually change when they normally would not have that opportunity. And that's really important when you might be finding that you can't utilize someone that you need to utilize for care, a hospital, a doctor, etc. Or possibly the doctor puts you on a new medication and maybe it's not covered in the formulary. And so this does bridge that opportunity to give you that chance to change when you would normally not have to. You would normally have to wait until that open enrollment period.
So this leaves another window available for folks if they do need to make a change.
It does. And I mean, there's some people out there that's on Medicare and have never taken an Advantage plan, and normally you can't do that until, you know, during the open enrollment period. But because it's a 5-star plan, then it gives you that opportunity to start any month this year.
And supplemental plans. First of all, explain what supplemental plans are, because a lot of our viewers, some of this some of the words, the vocabulary, the terminology is a little foreign to folks.
Right. So a supplement, sometimes an individual might actually call that a Medigap, and they actually mean the same thing. So I tell people sometimes it's kind of like if you told me to turn right at the red light or you told me to turn right at the stoplight, you told me to do the same thing. Medigap, Medicare supplement mean the same. But the way they work is Medicare pays first, and then a supplement pays second. And so supplement policies are offered to you by private insurance companies, all right? But you can change, and a lot of times people don't understand when they first enroll in a supplement that they have the opportunity to change, or they think they have to wait until open enrollment, and that is not true
That was
either.
going to be my next question, because you can, just like we were talking before, you can change supplemental plans throughout the year.
Yes, they can be, health questions will be asked, but you can change anytime during the year. And maybe you've been on one 4 or 5 years and the rate now has gotten really expensive. So it's your opportunity anytime to look and see if there's different opportunities at a lower rate with the exact same coverage.
And there's also some opportunities to change if you're in Medicare Part B or Part D, correct?
Yes. So, so first, I do want to say a lot of times people won't even try to change their supplement because they're just fearful of being told no. And so we want to encourage people. You know, we will do our very best to find a company that will fit your needs because their coverage is exactly the same. So it's just the questions that they're asking and the risk that that company is willing to take. But also, individuals may not realize that they can actually apply for extra help. To help pay their Part B premium or to help with their prescription coverage. So it's actually a government program. The application is actually processed through Social Security Administration. And so the agent can help with that possibly, or always go to the Social Security office, ask for an application, and they can mail you one or help you online. But that will give you the opportunity to maybe make changes throughout the year if you're awarded that help.
And as I said earlier, questions and answers. People have questions, you all have answers for them, though.
Right. I mean, if you're wondering about, am I on the right plan? Can I change plans?
Yes.
Does this work for me, or you know, is there something better than? Yes, we've got the answers, and we represent almost all the companies in the area. So
sometimes a good answer is worth its weight in gold. It really is.
If we don't have the answer, we do our very best.
Where to go to get
Yes, to help.
All right. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you.
Great information. A lot of folks, I'm sure, sitting there needing that information. And Douthat Insurance in Kingsport's the place to go if you got some questions. They're located right there on Wilcox Drive, and there's a number and a website as well. And coming up after the break, we'll belly up to the bar at Tennessee Hills Brewstillery for a shot of knowledge. And that's after a high school musical version of Tuesday Trivia. So stay tuned. Daytime is coming up next. The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by Douthat Insurance.